more friends.
What's it first?
Yep.
Oh, looking at the menu, let me get one a glass of water for you to drink.
Yes,
first.
please. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, let me wait.
sorry.
Have you eaten?
No, haven't. Got order anything yet?
No, not yet. Everything for Mavis.
Okay, cool.
Really?
How long are you wait for?
Like 5.
Drama are you?
It's gonna be 10 when Mavis come. There's so many food though. What time already?
Sorry, my grab keys the only bag size, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Don't lie!
It's the Audi
Don't
brand. He's only okay what?
Dude, then the Audi park at the roadside and point middle finger at him, yeah. Y'all know what y'all want
It's the
to
first
eat?
time I wait for people, you know. You eat already?
You look at the back.
Freaking hungry, yeah.
I think you want this.
Yeah, that looks
Chicken
good.
Very hungry. You don't want to drink? There's a promo now. I saw your Insta story. You went on a date, is it, or something like that?
Hey, it's just NUS Cambridge guys, serious.
So you don't like too far from you.
No, you know the first one I dated, right? The very first one.
No.
I never told you before.
Marcus!
That guy.
Really?
The one who said he wanted to bring
Hey,
me.
quite good looking though.
He's alright lah.
Oh shit.
He's okay lah, but he's a walking red flag, bro. He wanted to bring me to town to eat bomb-ass ramen.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
The
saying that
bomb-ass-
like that's the red flag? That sounds
No,
quite
no,
nice.
no,
Oh.
no. The red flag is
Hasn't come
not.
yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So right, we went to town.
Went to town.
We went to
oh.
town.
And we had bak chor mee.
Why the change?
That's his ramen.
You got batomi classified as
He
ramen.
said it's damn good. And then we went to a roadside bak chor mee store. Okay, that's not the red flag. The red flag.
Oh, that is quite a big red flag
That's
to me.
not
though.
really
Okay, like
a red
a mini red flag to me.
Okay, was the batomi at least nice?
It was decent.
Oh,
But
not even
I
bomb.
paid for it.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
that's not the red flag.
Oh.
That's not the red flag, boys.
Yeah, I mean
The
strong
red flag.
independent woman can. right?
Exactly.
No, you pay for both lah.
I paid for both.
Okay. Wow.
And I was like, okay lah, decent. $7 for 2 bak chor mee, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh, that looks.
You sure you don't want a piece of that?
No lah. I become really ugly
Oh.
when I drink.
Huh?
Only when you drink.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers. What's your tolerance?
Not good.
Really, man? You look like a drinker. I thought you 10 a.m. wake up
Used to
drinking.
be, but I'm old now.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Can you do the honors to cut it?
That's a lot of fries.
Yeah, the fries look good.
You know, I saw on TikTok someone cut a burger in a very different way and it works. I don't know how it's there.
Like a cake?
Like they do something like that. They press it down all the way, then they use the knife and they cut like that.
Are we on TikTok now?
No.
Oh,
Oh, thank you so much.
where did I stop?
Batomi.
Bak chor mee.
Bak chor mee.
No, but to him that was like ramen, is it?
I think so. I don't know, but he just like.
You never
already
asked
is-
him,
No. Okay, I was 18, and he was like 23.
But I like people with huge age, like not huge lah, like a bigger age gap.
I guess.
Why?
Because when you date young or you date same age, girls like mature faster than guys.
That's
That's what
true,
I
that's
feel.
true.
So
Yeah.
I feel like a good 2 to 5 years of additional age gap is good.
But yeah, that's.
Wait, you were 18, he was 23.
Yeah,
Oh, but let me-
18-ish, 19.
Wow, I feel like that's a bit young for me.
Yeah. It's borderline minor, right?
I cannot. But sorry guys, to disturb you. I cannot do this.
Must go all out.
No, I can't.
Squeeze it. Oh my, hey, you look damn freaking unglam, bro.
My jaw snapped. Okay, then bak chor mee.
Oh, bak chor mee,
Yeah.
okay. We were eating, right? He was like, oh, by the way, thanks that was a test.
What was it then?
The money thing.
This whole thing was a test.
Oh my
He was like, yeah, you're not like other girls. You're like more mature. Most girls, they just want like to go on date for free food and they're like super materialistic. I'm like, brother, you could have just stopped at thanks.
Yeah, what the
What the fuck? What's that?
Okay, aside from the fact that testing somebody is kind of psychotic, if you tested somebody and they pass, why you want to tell them? Like, just shut up, yeah.
No, why was it? No, why was
Damn juicy though. Try.
Wait, I'm trying to get this in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Just take it whenever you want.
He was just being very retarded lah.
Yeah, exactly. What
No, like, I don't like people who play mind games one. Like you
Yeah.
want to just be like, hey, I don't have enough today, you want to pay for me?
Yeah.
Or like,
hey,
you know, like just don't have mind games.
yeah, I'm okay paying lah. Just say how many.
Or you want to be on Dutch, I'm okay one. Like you
Yeah.
pay
No,
yours, I
but to
pay
be
mine.
fair, not many people are like that, like from my experience.
Really?
Because I'm the guy. No, because, okay,
Sounds like you have a red flag.
Yeah.
Sounds like you have a red flag.
I would never say this is a red flag because unfortunately societal like pressures dictate that the guy has to pay ma.
Okay.
So like if a girl expected a guy to pay, you wouldn't necessarily see that as a red flag, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but it depends on how she asks you though.
I mean, most of the time they don't really ask, it's just like you pay and then they don't really say anything about it. So I would say on the flip side, a green flag is when a girl is like, oh, how much was it? And then I'll be like, no. That's fine lah, I think that's polite enough. But there have been a lot of times, nothing specific that I can remember, where the girl just kind of remains silent and you just like, look at the bill and you're like, okay. As in, not that I have any qualm about it, but it's like, polite what, right? I would think it's
Did
polite.
you say thank you? Huh? You don't even say thank you?
It depends on what point in the night. Some of them like they never say thank you the whole time. Then I like a bit confused, but some of them will text afterwards. Now like, oh okay.
I've never really like expected guys to
Same.
pay.
Where are girls like you?
No, I
What the
think,
fuck?
I think best is on Dutch. Like,
Yeah.
like in my mind, like, let's say the bill comes, right? It shouldn't be like, okay, is he gonna pay? Is he gonna pay? He better raise his hand to say, no, it's not. It's just, you want to pay first? Or I pay first? Or like, how to say, like one person just offer to pay. And then I will, okay, this is a bit psychotic also, I feel. Let's say I pay first, right? I will expect the person to ask me, like, hey, how much was it?
No, that's
In that
exactly,
sense, you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel that that's because the thing is we're all students. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I mean,
We're all
well, compared to you, I'm the only student. So like, yeah, I'm broke also. Like, I can't always like. I mean, like if you mean something to me, like if we're like together, and I want to treat you, of course lah, I'll pay lah. But like,
Right.
if I'm meeting you for the first time, I don't even know who you are. You could be like some crazy psycho killer. Why would I want to have the urge to pay for you? The only reason why I do is because society expects me to.
I
But-
think it's changing though. The whole
Yeah.
like men should pay kind of thing.
I mean, but I do lah. I still do. Sometimes.
But it makes you feel better when the girls say like, how much is it? I transfer you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that kind of, like it helps. Like,
Yeah, it cushions the blow lah. It shows that they actually do want to like they don't have that kind of mentality. We just help.
hey, you haven't finished your bak chor mee story.
Y'all go out again.
Bitch, tell me you didn't.
Wow, Mavis.
Oh, that means yes,
I was
yeah.
young. I went out with him. Oh my god, it's here. Yes.
Okay, wow.
Huge. It's huge. Can you finish it? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
I
Which one do you try?
Yeah, so I went out with the guy again.
Second time?
Third, fourth, fifth.
What the? Did you actually date? What were dating?
We were kind of dating, I guess.
But why?
No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't know it was a red flag. I was new to the dating scene.
Okay, but other than that, was he at
damn
least a
jialat,
nice
yeah.
guy?
I think in hindsight, he's very manipulative.
In hindsight,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
No, okay, because I was a virgin, right?
The more we know.
He was making it sound as if I was some like special girl. He was like, wow, you're not like other girls, yeah. Where to find girls like you, la 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 la. And I was like, got girl like me?
Wait, you were
I think
attracted
I'm
to him.
special.
You were
Yeah.
very attracted to him. Lah.
I was. And then 1 week later,
You had
suddenly this virgin thing became an issue. He was like, yeah, you're a virgin, but I'm willing to look past that. So, because you're so mature and everything.
The fuck does that ever mean? I'm willing to look past that.
Exactly. I was like, where was this 1 week ago?
Oh,
What has you being a virgin got to do with anything?
I don't know, so I guess he just wants sex lah. But I think like the whole thing was just he was a walking red flag. Like okay, I don't mind
Really,
if like
ah?
people point out what they like about you. But the way he did it was like, you are so special. You're not like other girls, but don't be like other girls ah. Like this is what I don't like. If you become like them, I will like you already. So I always felt like I
So
had
you
to,
dated a bona fide psycho lah? What the hell?
don't put it like that.
no.
No lah, it's just like 1 month.
Wow, that's
I hope he doesn't know I'm talking about him.
yeah.
But he's happily married now, I think.
What?
I think
Oh, wait.
He's 5
Okay,
years
okay.
older than you. He's 29 now.
Yeah. 20 around there.
God bless his wife.
Oh my god, wow.
It's damn good. It's like
What do you all try?
exploding in your mouth.
I tried
Just
this.
sausage.
I tried the orange one.
Okay, actually, from your guys' point of view, I feel like girls don't really surface a lot of red flags until
Yeah, for
into
first
the
date.
relationship. Then they have like some emotional issues.
Yeah.
Then guys usually consider those as red flags.
I didn't know, like I agree with you in the sense that more often than not, girls don't normally show their red flags very early.
Yeah.
No lah, emotional issues I don't think are red flags. It's just whether you
Some
can
do.
deal with
That's why I just
yeah.
mentioned it out there because like I feel like some guys think of those as red flags because like they have emotional issues, being psychotic, being like paranoid and all those.
I don't think the fact that they are like that is the issue. It's the fact that it only came out now. You know what I mean?
Like they hide it, right?
Yeah. So it's more about the fact that like if okay, let's say paranoid about like stuff. If you are generally kind of paranoid, the fact that you could hide it for so long, to me would be a bit scary. You know what I mean? Like where the hell did this come from?
I may be wrong lah, but I always feel like guys are the trigger to why girls are like that. Like, as in a couple, like, this girl has been going on about her life normally. Like, she's not like every time paranoid, like, oh my god, I never submit my homework, oh my god, is teacher gonna kill me, that kind of thing. But then, being in a relationship, the harsh truth is that
is true.
I feel that maybe guys who are not tolerable towards this kind of behavior or mental behavior, they tend to trigger the girl into doing things that what you guys may consider red flags. This is what I feel. Like,
I think both are possibilities. Yeah, I don't think it's fair to say that it's always the guy's fault. Nor do I think it's fair to say that the girls are the real one.
Fair enough, but red flags, eh?
Yeah. Anything?
For me,
Beginning, like let's say like the first 1 month of dating.
this is gonna sound harsh, but hear me out. Okay, I don't think 1 month is fine, but like on the first date, when there have been times where like a girl will bring up like certain trauma.
Her trauma.
Yeah.
First date?
First date.
Oh.
Which to me is very weird.
Yeah.
In the sense that
Why?
not because she shared it. Like, I mean, I always like, it's always like if somebody shares that kind of thing, I'm like, are you okay, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like, I don't think you're talking to the right person. Like, I could be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I could take advantage of that information like that.
I don't think it's a red flag, but not that I've done it before, but I don't think it is because like, let's say we have our first date, then we go and have a meal, blah blah blah, and then it turns out like we both enjoy drinking, so we go and go for second round drinking. During that period of like drinking, most often than not you'll start sharing this kind of things. So maybe I don't know the extent to which the traumatic experience that you were referring to, but
No, I'm talking about like unprompted.
Yeah.
Like without any
Like maybe you're
context.
eating and then she, last time I got. Wait, I don't say anything.
Yeah. No, but yeah.
but she probably felt like the conversation was okay, but you were the one that was uncomfortable with it. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just saying maybe she felt like she was comfortable enough to share, like I was this last time. But maybe to you it's, oh shit, girl, this is our first date, let's
But I
not.
think oversharing is a red flag though.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh no. Okay.
No, I think
I mean like it could be a second or third date kind of thing, but first date is like you are just trying to get to know each other. Okay, maybe because we are more like dating app people.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, we are dating app people, so we are complete strangers.
Okay, fair enough.
Like we just meet and then like we barely know anything about each other. Like I only know you from SMU, you third year, then suddenly you telling me all your traumatic experiences. That's a bit.
And it's also, maybe red flag is an unfair term to put it,
Okay.
but it just makes the date mellow down. Like, especially on the first day, we're trying to meet somebody, then like good impression and stuff like that. So it's kind of gauge like, oh, this person is nice to be around and stuff like that. When you suddenly go into like the deep dark things, it's not wrong. And the fact that you trust that person that much is maybe more often than not a good quality. But it's also a bit scary. It's unfair pressure to put on somebody, especially if I have no experience with hearing this kind of thing. For me to be uncomfortable with something that somebody shares, it's not necessarily unfair. Because it's very different, like if my very close friend were to come and tell me this kind of thing, then of course I'll be there for them. And to whatever capacity I can be, even though I might be uncomfortable with the situation.
Fair
But
enough.
this is some stranger that I have just met. I'll be like, oh, I mean, I will do my best to try and like contain the situation, but that feeling will always linger. I'll be like, oh, okay.
I don't remember like much of my first dates. Like, honest, until now. Like,
Have you been to many?
I feel like not
God.
really. I cannot remember, like when you talk about first dates, I cannot really remember like the exact thing that happened.
What's your worst one? Give me your worst.
Okay, I have two. Okay.
Two worst
I have two. Okay, this is quite funny, it's quite lighthearted. But I think it was a reflect to him, but in the end we still got together lah. I flagged out the reflect.
Success story.
I was the reflect.
Oh, you were the red flag.
It's a very small thing. Like, cause we were on the way to Sentosa. It was like those, GL group thing. Then we were on the way to Sentosa. Then we met to head down there together. It wasn't like a date, but it was like the first time that we both together alone. So I was wearing normal t-shirt, the Camp and then like FBT shorts and everything. Then okay, then blah blah blah, moving forward until like let's say like 1 month into the relationship, right? So after we did get together, then he came clean to me. He was like, hey, you know that time that you went to like Sentosa and everything, then you were holding the MRT, the railing, right? You know your armpit never shaved.
Oh my god.
This was 1 month. And then okay, the thing is okay, maybe it's not like a red flag to him, but maybe it just shows that like I don't have personal hygiene or something like that. But I genuinely forgot, like, because like if you don't usually always wear like tank top or spaghetti strap, you won't consciously like go and shave. I go and pluck or shave.
Oh my god, I would die.
So